Hi, I'm Sydney Hunt. I'm 17 years old. I've been teaching urban survival classes with my dad for the past few years, and I'd like to show you my favorite survival escape techniques. I'm going to be showing you how to get out of handcuffs. How I got into this was I was watching an episode of Gotham and young Bruce Wayne got caught in a pair of handcuffs against a fence. Then Alfred had to come to his rescue and it took him at least 3 minutes to pick the handcuffs. I thought that was pathetic. So I decided I could do it better, even having no experience whatsoever. So I asked my dad for a pair of handcuffs, the best kind he could find, as authentic as he could. So I got a pair of that, took a bobby pin, opened them under 10 seconds. This is a training cuff. This is the latch, and this is the teeth. These are some of my favorite common items to pick a lock. A hair barrette. A safety pin. A bobby pin. With bobby pins, you have to make sure you get the standard wavy kind, otherwise the flat ones, they're brittle and they will break. A small bobby pin. And a charm bracelet ring. We're going to be picking the lock with this standard large bobby pin. Whenever you have one of these, you're going to have to process the tip off. It will end up looking like this. And to pick the lock, you'll be inserting it into the keyhole and you'll be going to the right to try and hook it onto the latch and pull it down. So now that you understand the technique of opening it on a practice cuff, I'll be showing you on a pair of real handcuffs. You just stick it in like the practice cuffs, hook the latch, then you will pull it down. Okay, I'm going to be showing you how to get out of the handcuffs while they're on. You have to watch out for when your bobby pin is starting to bend, you're going to have to fully bend it into the form of a key as much as you can. Now you insert into the lock and you use it kind of like a key. You just stick it in and try and hook onto the latch and pull it down. You might need to keep bending it until it reaches big enough to hook the latch, otherwise it'll just go all the way into the back of it. Now I'll be showing you the next item with the handcuffs on. Safety pin. Make sure you have a large safety pin because the small ones, they bend and they're kind of brittle, so they'll just break off. Now the next item, we're using the charm bracelet ring. This one will hurt your fingers trying to pull apart, but it's worth it in the end. You want to get into an S shape, then just insert it in the lock and try and hook the latch. This is definitely one of the more harder ones, so don't be upset if you don't get it first try. I'll be showing you how to shim open the lock with a standard small bobby pin. To process this, you're going to have to pull it apart. You need to use this flat part right here, stick it into the side of the cuff, and try and insert it under the teeth. You have to be careful though, because if you don't have any slack, you're going to be pushing it inward, so you'll cut off circulation to your wrist. Then you push it in as much as you can while pushing in the cup itself. Then once it's in, you pull it out. I'll be showing you how to get out of a pair of handcuffs with a small bobby pin, shimming it open. You insert the smooth part of the bobby pin into the teeth and try and slide in as far as you can. Then you start pushing it in and pulling it. Whenever you're trying to shim open, especially practicing, it's nice to have a sturdy surface to push on because it is difficult. I'll be showing you how to shim open the handcuffs with this barrette. I'll show you how to break it down too while the handcuffs are on. Okay, for the barrette, you're going to want to open it, then just start bending the top part. Like right there. Bend it. Then just keep bending it until it snaps. Pretty easy. And then you open it. Insert it into the teeth. Push it in, pull it out. Push it in, pull it out. There's many other common things you can use to pick locks or shim open locks, like jewelry, mask wire, sometimes wood, scrap metal, and sky's the limit. Okay, if you find yourself duct taped, you can use your shoelaces, random rope on the ground, anything really, if you can find it. But we're going to be using our escape necklace. What I'm trying to do now is slip it in between the tape on my hands so it goes all the way through. That's the most difficult part, in my opinion. Okay, once you get it through enough, you'll want to hook it onto your feet. Then you could either like pedal your feet or just scoot it back and forth. Like so. Okay, so we're duct taped again. If you forgot your necklace at home, here's another way to get out of the duct tape. Flex your wrist as hard as you can and clamp down onto your stomach. Okay, this is a standard lockpick set. There's a whole bunch of different picks in here for a whole bunch of different locks, but we're going to be focusing on the most common. These three are my favorite. It's a standard Bogota set. Here's the basics of a lock. You'll have the cylinder, then inside the cylinder there will be a whole bunch of little pins all throughout, going all the way back. Then there is a shear line. You're trying to get the pins above the shear line. To pick a lock, you will need a tension wrench, then a lock pick. I'm going with the standard rake. To use a tension wrench, you want to find the bottom part of the lock. You want to insert the tension wrench like that and put a little bit of pressure, only a little bit. Then you insert the rake in the top. Then you just really have at it while putting a little bit of pressure as you go. Since this is a rake, you just pull it in and out. So here we have some common hardware. You find this almost anywhere. And it's one of the most inconspicuous lock picks you'll have. This is all about leverage. Leverage means longer tools, and having two wrenches would work just as well as two screwdrivers.